going on, everyone? Welcome to another video of Everything's Terry, baby. Blessings. Hope y'all having a great New Year's. Happy New Year's to each and every one of y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. Praying for y'all. Wanted to come on here real quick and give my top 10 video games of the year. To me, these are the best games, and they are also my favorite games of the year. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down below what was y'all favorite games of the year, your number one, and your top 10. Now, of course, I got to get some honorable mentions, and I also want to let y'all know that I'm a cheat. I'm going to have 11 on here because it's 11 games that impacted me, and I couldn't just put the 10. I had to put 11, but let me get these honorable mentions out the way. Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, Spider-Man 2. Yes, Spider-Man 2 didn't make my top 10 list. Sorry, not sorry. Half-Fat Rush, Wulong Fallen Dynasty, Super Mario RPG, and Sea of Stars. Those are the honorable mentions. Now let's get into my top 10. Coming in at number 11, like I said, couldn't leave this off. Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Being a huge Super Mario fan, you guys growing up, man, I love the Super Mario franchise. So when I check this out, this is classic Super Mario. Takes you back to the roots of Mario, and but it's not just the roots. It got all new stuff going on where you can change into different things. You don't just got like the firepower no more. It's another one in here that I don't want to spoil in case you want to play it. But platforming at its best. Who don't love the Super Mario franchise? So I had to put Wonder on here. I had an amazing time with this game. It's so fun. Definitely check it out if you ain't played it. Coming in at number 10, Final Fantasy 16. Oh my God, you guys, the boss battles, the characters, the soundtrack, the story, everything about Final Fantasy 16. It's like a action RPG. Man, this one of those games, once you play it, you still thinking about it, man. It's an awesome game. Definitely check out Final Fantasy 16 if you haven't played it. Coming in at number 9, Octopath Traveler 2, another great RPG. You guys, now this storyline is great too, and it has a lot of different characters. I love those RPGs that got a bunch of different characters, storylines. You get to learn about them, and they really do the storyline and characters right. And I like the way the graphics of the game too. It's like retro, like classic RPG style that I like. So it takes you back to those classic RPGs, and I love that about Octopath Traveler 2. Coming in at number 8, Lies of P. Oh my God, it's like a Souls-like. If you haven't played the Souls games are basically like those hardcore games, hard to play. Keep playing it, get good, kicking your ass type of games, the frustrating ass games with the tough ass bosses. Lies of P is no different, but it got a lot of different ways to play it, and it's not just like a knockoff of the Souls games. It does a lot of things different, upgrading and all that stuff. It's just awesome. And the storyline and the direction of the game, the art style of the game is just so unique. And it even does some things better than the Souls games, but Lies of P is definitely a great game. Check it out. Coming in at number 7, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. You guys, huge Zelda fan. As you can tell by my background, I love Zelda. You guys, this game keeps you engulfed forever. Again, atmosphere, storyline, characters, the RPG elements, leveling up, all of that. Great game. Had an amazing time with this game. Stayed on this game for invested so many hours in this game. I ain't gotta tell you to check out this game. Definitely check it out. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Coming in at number 6, it could have been higher. I don't care what nobody say. Number 6, Forspoken. The way this game gets so much hate, where they talking about it's in the bargain bin and burying it and all this stupid shit. No, Forspoken was a great game. I know she got her cringe ways of talking and stuff like that, but come on, bruh. There's plenty of games that's like that, but no, Forspoken. I like the atmosphere. I like the characters. I like the lore. The just the whole world that she was in. I like the storyline of her coming from how she was and then getting to where she got to. Forspoken was an amazing. I like the magic abilities. My God, it was awesome. I love Forspoken. That's my number six, and I'm sticking to it. Coming in at number five, Diablo 4. One of those games where you're just fighting endless monsters and you leveling up. My God, I love these type of games. Love the medieval art style, the dark art style of it. Even though they had fucked it up with trying to like the way the devs was messing up stuff and all that with it, but it still ended up being an enjoyable game that I put so many hours into, and I still be going back to Diablo 4 like leveling up and all that. So trust me, definitely check out Diablo 4 if you haven't tried it before. It's an awesome game. Loved it. Coming in at number four, Starfield. A lot of people gave Starfield that shit too, but Starfield was still fun. Being in space, going to different planets. Like I say, with some of the other games on this list, leveling up the guns and leveling up your character, talking to different NPCs and to different people. The atmosphere, the way the world was fleshed out. Yes, now some of the planets was boring and all that, but that's just a small little complaint for me. But I put so many hours into Starfield. Starfield was an amazing game. And I hope they come out with a part two of it, no matter how many years it take. Enjoy Starfield, love the world, everything about it. Awesome game. But coming in at number three, me being a horror fan, had to get into number three, Alan Wake 2. Me being a fan of the first Alan Wake and to see that Alan Wake finally got a sequel and the sequel didn't disappoint. You got two characters. You get to play with the female. She's more uh uh she's like a detective and you're going through her story, and then you got Alan Wake. He's going through his story. His story is more like on a weird side, and her story is probably more like on the detective side. It's a great horror game, and I recommend this game to anybody. You horror fans that love the horror movies and stuff that we talk about on the channel, definitely check out this Alan Wake 2 as a horror game. You guys will love it. And coming in at number two, this number two was almost my number one, but it's a game that topped it. Number two, Hogwarts Legacy. Huge Harry Potter fan. Though now this might be cringe to some people. Harry Potter. I don't love Harry Potter more than I love the Twilight Vampire series. I know y'all don't like hearing that, but I still like Harry Potter though. And me being a Harry Potter fan, getting into this Harry Potter world was a fucking dream. Put so many hours into this game. Hogwarts Legacy, building your character up, getting your wand, flying on the broom, fighting different enemies, the magic spells. Oh my God. Talking to the different MCs. You in a big ass school. Then you get to go out into Hogsmeade and shop and all that. My God. Being a here, the storyline is crazy. I still be putting hours into this game. I loved it, and that's why it's my number two, Hogwarts Legacy. But coming in at number one, baby, me being a huge RPG fan, Baldur's Gate 3. What more can you say about this game that nobody else ain't said? Baldur's Gate 3, once you fire up the game and you get to creating your own character, a lot of people hook that's off of that, bruh. Just off of creating your own character, the way you can do so much creating your own character gets you hooked. And then once you start really getting into the gameplay and all the different things and different ways you can complete missions and progress in the game, one person will be able to do a different mission and they might progress in a totally different way than you do it, and it could be like 10 different ways to progress through one mission. That is crazy. They did an awesome job of this game. If you haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 and you was complaining about it winning all those awards, bruh, you just being crazy. Go check it out first before you just write it off. Don't be a big giant fanboy first. Check it out and then determine if you think Spider-Man 2 or God of War deserve more awards than this. But definitely check it out first. Don't rob yourself of this video game. It's the video game of the year, and it's a reason it's the video game of the year. Check it out, and you will agree. You will agree too that this is number one. But that's it for my top 10, y'all. Y'all leave a comment down below y'all top 10s of 2023 for the video games. We all love them. But I'm Little T the Don, and I'm signing off, y'all. Peace.